I didn't know it yet, but Game 5 of 80 games was about to be one of the wildest, most inspiring things I'd ever seen. We were heading to a brand new country, Norway. That's country number 32 for our family. We ended up in Trondheim, right in the middle of the country during Christmas market season, which meant hot chocolate and waffles on a stick. Obviously a great start. But the real surprise was something I didn't even know existed. A sport called Nordic Combined. 2 sports in one. Cross-country skiing and ski jumping. Like, you literally fly off a giant ramp and then go race for miles. Who invented this? Oh, right, the Norwegians, of course. We were going to one of the season's early World Cup events, which was super cool. But there was something about this sport that was kinda messed up. It's in the Olympics this winter, but only for men. No women allowed. The International Olympic Committee decided the women weren't ready. But after meeting Annika Malacinski, one of the stars of Team USA, yeah, I realized something. The problem isn't that the women aren't ready, it's that the world isn't paying attention. Why do you think women deserve to be in Olympics?
Oh, there are many reasons, but I dedicate so much of my time and I work just as hard as any other athlete. I think it's important to keep fighting for it and just to show that women are just as strong as men and we are just as capable to fly on ski jumps and ski on cross-country courses. So I think that we'll get there eventually, but it's definitely hard and will be very hard to go watch my brother at the Olympics, knowing that I don't even have the possibility to do that.
Our weekend started on Friday. The men were racing on Saturday, so today we got to hang out with some members of the US team. Carter Brubaker and Eric Lynch asked us if we wanted to watch the women finish the cross-country part of Nordic Combined. The women will be competing again tomorrow, but this is our chance to see how insanely hard cross-country skiing is. We stood at the top of this massive hill and watched the skiers climb it. And let me tell you, cross-country is no joke. These women are serious athletes. Like, wow. And then we found out something really cool. After the morning ski jump, one of the US women, Alexa Brabec, was in 3rd place.
Let's go, Alexa!
That meant if she held her spot in cross-country, she'd be on the podium for the first time ever. What amazing. And it'd be the first time a US woman would be on a podium in 5 years. We were sending her every good vibe we had. Could this really happen?
Yeah! All the way in, all the way in!
Here it is! Yeah!
Oh my God, yes! And Annika finished in the top 20. Way to go, girls. Seeing them out there, honestly, I'm inspired. Which means it was time for Zev, Mayor, and I to learn how this sport actually works. Luckily, the ski hill had a kids zone. Sure, it was like 25 degrees out, but come on. No way were we skipping this. We got our boots, our bibs, our ski hats, our skis, and our poles. And we were off.
How do you do with that stuff? To do this.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I did cross-country skiing for the first time, and it was even hard just skiing on flat ground. So how do you go up those like huge hills?
I know, isn't it so crazy
Yeah.
how hard it is? I will tell you, when I'm skiing up those hills and in the competition, it hurts so bad, and I think that's why cross-country skiing, and specifically Nordic Combined, is so cool, is because you get to push your body in ways that most people have no idea what it feels like. But then when you get to the finish line, it's like the best euphoric feeling in the world.
And what makes Nordic Combined the perfect Olympic sport?
Because it is mastering 2 Nordic disciplines, and I think that in itself is its coolest thing ever, is that you're doing 2 sports in one. Most athletes are training for one sport and one sport only, but we have to train to fly, and then we have to train to endure pain. So I think that the athletes that do this sport are some of the coolest in the world.
Right, the flying part. That is so cool. I mean, I could do it, right? Okay, fine. Maybe not yet.
Good job!
We were up before the sun on Saturday, which honestly isn't that impressive in Norway in the winter. The sun doesn't even rise until after 9 a.m. But still, we bundled up and headed back to Grandison. That's the name of the ski hill. Today, both the men and the women were racing, and they all started with the cross-country leg in something called a mass start. Basically, everyone takes off at the same time and fights for position. Total chaos, but fun chaos. We started in the grandstands watching the men's race from a distance, but pretty quickly, we decided we wanted to go back to the spot we watched from yesterday. We yelled all the cheers we learned from Carter and Eric the day before, for them and the rest of the US team, including Annika's brother, Nicholas. They all did great, and honestly, just finishing this race feels like a huge accomplishment.
Which do you like better, jumping or skiing?
I can't pick. That's why I decided to do both. Jumping is more thrilling and more exciting, but skiing makes you feel like you're a very strong person.
Then it was time to watch the women, and we were cheering so loud. And Norwegian Ida Hagen, who we met at the bib draw last night, finished first right in her home country.
Sacrifice their time, probably their cash as well.
Yeah, that's so good. Yeah.
Next generation. There you go.
That's lovely to see.
Lex had another amazing race.
She was pretty good.
Annika did awesome too, finishing 19th, which put her in a really strong position.
Was it exciting to watch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did really good.
We go pretty fast on the skinny skis, don't we?
Yeah,
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But now is the exciting part, the ski jumping.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready for that?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's going to be really cool for you guys to see that.
Yeah.
It is real life flying. It's like a superpower.
Yeah. Do you remember as like a younger athlete what your first jump felt like?
It was one of the scariest things I've ever done, because I went off a 40-meter ski jump for the first time ever with no ski jumping experience.
Wow.
And I remember the corners of my eyes went completely black, like it was like tunnel vision. And I felt a little bit like a noodle. Everything was so tense and couldn't really feel. It was kind of like an outer body experience. And then I took the jump, and you know how when you get like a really, really crazy adrenaline rush from something? It was like that. I got to the bottom and I was like, what did I just do? And then I was like, I want to go up for the next one.
Before ski jumping, Annika invited us to grab some Norwegian waffles and check out the athlete training area where they keep all their gear. We even met another US athlete, Tara Geraghty-Moats, and got to look through some of their uniforms. And then,
You want to pop in this, girl?
yeah, I got to try on a real ski jumping suit. Oh man, how do they fly in this? It feels like a superhero costume, but also kind of restrictive. It was like nothing I'd ever tried on. And the skis, wow. Ski jumping skis are so wide. Totally different from super skinny cross-country skis. 2 totally different sports, 2 totally different skill sets, 2 totally different pieces of equipment, and somehow the same athlete does both. And they're flying almost 300 feet through the air.
We land like this.
But sure, they're not athletes, so they don't deserve to be in the Olympics. It just doesn't make sense. Why can't they compete? It feels unfair. Annika even showed us a video of her crashing when one of her skis came loose, and she walked away without a scratch. These women really are superheroes. We let Annika go after that.
Yeah, but I was okay.
She literally had to compete in like an hour.
Yeah!
So that gave me time for more practice jumping. Okay, maybe I need a lot more practice. So by now, you're probably wondering what the jumping is really like. Dad said he's seen it on TV, but what about going all the way to the top? Like practically in the clouds. Our guide was the head of Nordic Combined, Lasse Ottesen, an Olympic medalist. He was super busy working the event, but he still agreed to take us up the ski lift all the way to the top of the jump tower so we could watch some of the women take off.
Wait, is this my first ski lift?
Yes.
Oh.
You ready?
Yes.
You feel kind of like Spider-Man or Superman, you know, just out there flying, you're in control, it's only you.
Whoa. Guys, look at this.
It's very, very fun.
Cool, huh?
Wow. When a jumper launches, the sound is like a jet whooshing past you.
Zev.
Oh my god. Whoa. Go Alexa, yeah! Whee!
In the competition, Lex jumped 94 meters, just like Annika. That's almost 275 feet. They both finished in the top 15, and Lex finished top 5 for the second day in a row, which is huge for American women. Then, while we were watching Annika's brother Nicholas jump, Annika came over and surprised us.
They're signed bibs. 2 of them are signed by me and 1 is by Alexa.
Can you give hugs? Oh my god.
Signed bibs? What a memory. And just when we thought the day couldn't get any better, Nicholas came over too, after his jump. It turns out his birthday is the same day as Zev's, tomorrow. So Nicholas took off his bib and gave it to Zev. And the number on it, 9, the age Zev is turning. No way, that was so cool. I still can't get over how insane these athletes are. And honestly, it makes me a little sad that Annika, Lex, and all the women can't compete in the Olympics in Italy. Annika told me she's not giving up, and she's aiming for the 2030 Olympics. How hard will you fight for it?
Oh my gosh. I will do anything to get the women up there because I really, like, in my heart feel that the women deserve to go. We work so hard for it, and I really feel that, like, the passion is there and we have every, like, rightful place to be at the Olympics. I will shout it from the top of the world if that's what it takes for us to go to the Olympics.
What would you tell girls my age and younger, like, that want to do a sport like Nordic Combined that can't be in the Olympics or isn't right now?
Yeah, that's a good question, and that's why I'm fighting so hard, because I never want a little girl to not want to do this really cool sport just because some old men at the top say that the women can't do it. So I would say, like, it's important that you fight for your place in this world because you deserve to be at that top just like a man would. And I think that in this day and age, it's especially very, very important for us to fight for it and then go from there. Don't take no for an answer.